Yo, what is going on, guys? Maddie Max here. Welcome to my first YouTube video. This is something I've always wanted to do, and yeah, now I'm here doing it. I hope this is going to be the first of many to come. And I'm not going to do a massive introduction simply because of the fact that I'm sure over the next couple of videos, over the next many couple of videos, I hope that we get to know each other more. But yeah, I'm just going to get straight into the video. The first topic is going to be about car financing, which is quite prevalent in the UK and the US. The clips that I show in this video are going to be based from the UK and also from the US as well. Now, in the background, I also have some Call of Duty footage that I recorded. I'm playing up. I'm normally a controller player. I used to be a controller player before I was absolutely washed, and so now I've jumped on mouse and keyboard, and I'm completely cooked with mouse and keyboard, to be honest with you. So it's not great footage. So yeah, I'm not going to be a COD pro anytime soon, but hopefully that at least somewhat keeps you occupied in the background. Now, the first clip that I've seen is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Check this out.
All right, yo. So my client Robbie just cashed out on the 2022 Hyundai Elantra. Robbie, how much you put down today?
10,000.
10,000. What's your monthly payment?
862.
862. How long you financing for?
Life.
Financing for life, y'all. Listen, if you guys are in the market for any Elantra.
Yeah, listen, this is crazy. 10,000 down, $862 a month, financing for life. This is a straight violation on a Hyundai Trenton. I'm not. So guys, check this out. I've just run the numbers. She's put, if it costs 34,350, which is what Google is saying. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but let's just assume 34,350. She's put $10,000 down. That's the remaining to pay is 24,350. So effectively, if she does pay 862 a month, she covers the entire cost of the car in 28 months. 28 months. That's basically, well, that's pretty much 2 years. 2 years and 4 months. So she covers that within 2 years and 4 months, and the remainder of her life she pays 862 a month. Yeah, this is a straight up violation. Let's check the comments of this video. 862 is horrible. Yeah, I agree with that. 12k likes on that. Even these people know it's a violation. Putting down 10k and having to pay 862 a month is crazy. The math is not mathing. I think this is a joke. I hope so. Y'all are up there and that's not okay. Interesting. Check this comment out. 498 credit score, 200 down, 7 repos. What can I get, boss? Wow, this is nutty. I mean, if she's paying 862 a month, he's probably got to pay $1,000 a month for life as well. Check this comment out. Not the life sentence. That's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I feel sorry for her because, you know, there's a lot of people, both in the UK and the US, they don't really know about financing in general. And she's probably seen the 862 a month and think, yeah, I can afford that. But when you compute the numbers, and as we've seen, the numbers don't look great. So yeah, let's get on to the next video. When I've committed to a 4-year car finance, all because I wanted to switch to a Q automatic with heated seats, and now I can't afford it anymore because I'm unemployed. But I keep finding ways to pay for it because I refuse to have an old car again. I want to be comfortable. This, I think, is a big issue. Yeah, this is always the risk with car finance, isn't it? You know, you've got this fixed obligation that you have to pay each month. And what happens if you get unemployed? What happens if you lose your job? You know, the job market in today's world is not great. So if you lose your job, how long is it going to take you to find another one? And if you do lose your job, you know, a lot of people in today's world, they don't have significant amount of savings anyway. So the reality is you might lose your job and you might only have maybe $1,000 or $2,000 in the bank account, and that might get you by for a month or two. But when you take into account your rent and your groceries and stuff like that, will you be able to even afford your car payment? So yeah, that's another one. Let's check the comments on this one. Check this one out. You could have bought an older luxury car. You would own it outright, and it would have been built better than whatever you have now. She says, I want Apple CarPlay. Yeah, that's nutty. So I kind of agree with this comment. A lot of older cars, I mean, if you look at the new cars nowadays, they do have a lot of issues, it seems like. And the common misconception is that, oh yeah, if you buy a new car, it's more reliable. But actually, you find that a lot of the new cars are absolute trash these days anyway. A lot of older cars. I mean, I've got a My car is a 2016 Seat. It's a 2 litre diesel, and yeah, it's not old, but actually I bought it in 2023. So what is it? It would have been 7 years old at the time, and actually since that time, I've not had any issues with it. I've got a service on time. Then the oil changes, brake pads, tires, stuff like that. I've got that done every single time I've had to get it done. But I've never had, touch wood, any engine issues or anything like that. So, I mean, yeah, this idea that are somehow more reliable than older cars, I don't find that to be true. Check this one out. This is nutty. This is absolutely crazy. This is a US one. The previous one was, I believe, from the UK, but this one is a US one. The US ones, I feel like they're even more crazy than the UK. A lot of the US ones I've seen have $1,000, even $2,000 car payments. The UK is kind of reasonable. It's got £300, £400 payments, which is still quite high for the UK. But let's check this video out, guys. This is already nice. 2,000 down, 467 a month for life.
Don't be a hoe, come to Joe.
How much did you put down?
I
Don't be a hoe, come to Joe. That's crazy.
put down
2,000. How much are you paying per month?
467
467. How long are you financing for?
for the rest of my life, man. But it's okay. Don't be a hoe, come to.
I don't know what car she got. It looks like it's the picture there is of a Lamborghini Urus. I don't think that is what she got. But even if she had got that, 467 a month for life is diabolical. Check the comments out here. For life, is that even legal? Yeah, 5,000 likes on that comment. Why is she not, this is a good one. Why is she not standing in front of a Urus? That's a good one, because I don't think it is a Urus actually, because if it was, surely she'd be paying a lot higher than that. It's probably like a similar car to the previous video we saw from this channel. I think it was like a Kia or something. Oh, it's a Hyundai Elantra. So yeah, as you can tell from the comments that I've made throughout this video, I'm definitely against financing cars. If it's your first car, just go into Auto Trader if you're in the UK. I'm sure there's similar sites for the US as well, and just find a used car, max 100k miles, and go test drive it. You go buy it privately or even from a dealership, and when you're there in person, you can test drive the car, take it onto a motorway, and you'll see if there's any issues from it. There's a common misconception that newer cars somehow are more reliable than older cars, but actually I don't think that's the case, and I'm certain that's not the case. Actually, I think the whole car financing situation, in whether it's in the UK or the US, I think it's just a flexing thing for people. I think that's the reason people do it. It's because they want to have the fanciest cars with the fanciest gimmicks inside, the fanciest tech inside, so that they can use it as a somewhat of a status symbol to show off to their friends, family, and just generally society as a whole. And so yeah, in the short term it might be great because you got this fancy car, it looks nice, the paint work is looking top notch. But the thing is, long term you're going to suffer. You're going to constantly be making these finance payments. You might have your finance contract maybe 3-4 years, constantly making these payments, and what happens if you lose your job, for example. So there's always that risk, isn't there? Throughout this video I have mentioned and I have talked a lot about the negatives of car finance, but car financing is popular for a reason. A lot of it is a flex, but ultimately, if it makes sense for you to go on car finance, if it makes sense for you to lease, then by all means do it. But there's obviously the other side as well. You might get lower monthly payments with car financing or leasing, as you do with, say, for example, buying a car outright. But ultimately, you're going to be making these long-term lease payments or /finance payments. Whereas if you buy a car outright, you're going to be having one cash outflow payment at the start, and that's really going to be it. The rest of it's just going to be your servicing and your maintenance, which you're going to also have with your financing option as well. So yeah. So that's going to be the end of the video. I'm going to wrap this up here. I just want to say thank you very much to everyone who's tuned in to this video. I don't know how many people have tuned in, to be honest with you. We'll see. If there's anything specifically you want to see, please drop a comment and let me know. If you do enjoy the video, please do leave a like. If, on the other hand, you didn't like the video, feel free to drop a dislike and send me hate. It's fine, don't worry. I'm not going to cry in my bedroom alone in the corner. Have a great rest of the day, guys, and yeah, once again, appreciate you guys for tuning in.